So we've come out to Spruce Meadows today to show you what you can do with shutter speed when shooting sports. We're going to shoot show jumping today. By having fast shutter speed, we're going to freeze the action, and then we're going to roll our shutter speed down to create a nice creamy blurry background. Two completely different dynamics. We'll show you it today. Welcome to Photo Hutch. Today's all about shutter speed. We're going to shoot show jumping, and by rolling our shutter speed fast or rolling it slow, we're going to show you exactly how you can get two uniquely different shots just by playing with shutter speed. We're going to start with freezing the action first. Okay, so we're going to go with a fast shutter speed. It's a pretty bright sunny day, so I'm thinking probably we'll start with 1/500th of a second. We'll throw on the 70-200 and see what we can get. Why am I out here this early? This place gets crazy busy, and to shoot a video like this with thousands of people, it's a little difficult to do. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. They're just getting started. Let's see what we can do. Right there, I know the horse is going to come over and jump that gate right there. So I'm going to sit here and wait for them to come. I'm at 1/1000th of a second, and I'm going to put the camera right beside my camera and see what we can get. So I'm going to go over here and track on him. There he is there coming into view. Okay, now he's setting up for the jump. So I'm going to zoom out. So I have increased my shutter speed to 1/2000th of a second. I know the rider's going to jump over that gate there, so I'm trapped here waiting for them to come. All I'm going to do, continuous focus, hold my shutter button down halfway or focus lock on the rider and just track them as they come through the gate. At that speed, we should be able to freeze the action really, really nicely. Here they go for the first shot. And we'll get them turning. And as you can see in these shots, the jumper is completely frozen. And we'll compare once we blur. I'm recomposing, knowing that they're coming to this gate here. And here they come. I've locked in on them. And let's see what we get. So after looking at the back of the camera and doing a couple of test shots, I've discovered that 1/60th of a second f11 ISO 100 gives me a great black background blur as I pan left and right. So the way this works is same kind of method. We hold that shutter button down halfway, we get the camera to lock focus, and as we lock focus, then we pan with the rider, keeping the focus on the part of the body of the horse or the head of the rider that we want in focus, and it will blur that background. Okay, so by the back of the camera, just because the lighting conditions have changed, I'm now at 1/60th f13 continuous focus ISO 100. I'm waiting for the rider to come across this area here, and I'll simply just follow them as they come across. Same situation as last time, same setup as last time, waiting for the trap. Focus button is half pressed to lock in focus and track the rider. Here they come, and we will simply just follow. Okay, by looking at those last photos, they were a little bright. Lightroom, I should be able to bounce them back quicker, but I've changed my camera settings. I'm now at 1/50th f14. The blur I wasn't happy with, but by going slower, we're going to have to increase the f-stop to balance the light. So we'll see what we get. New setup, new rider. ISO is 100, f4, 1/1000th. I'm set up on this red and white jump. I'm going super tight. See what we get. Same situation, just a new jump. We're just going to follow. Now the horse is okay. And the rider is okay. Everybody's all right. Whew, that was a little scary. So we're going to change arenas now. We're going to go to a new arena, and I'll show you the same situation, just in a different setup. Faster shutter speed, slower shutter speed. It's going to be pretty awesome. I love this place.
California.
So here's the new arena. What I'm doing is I'm just watching the round to see what gate they're going to use. I'm hoping they're going to use this gate right there, and I can get a good shot. I've composed my shot to trap on that gate there. The rider is just coming over here. 1/1000th of a second, f4, ISO 100. Focus locking on the horse's head. And here she comes. Now what we're going to do is we've slowed the shutter speed down to 1/60th of a second, still rocking that ISO of 100. I think we're about, what are we, F14, F13, and let's see what we can do on this pass here. Back in a second. All right, here he or she comes, focus locked. I like the dynamic of the blurred background, but we're not rolling this shutter speed slow enough. Let's try a different shutter speed. Let's try 1/40th and see what happens. They're not really running that fast as they pass us here during this jump, but we'll try it and see what happens. A little slower shutter speed. Let's see what we get. That's it. Two really cool, different dynamic shots just done by rolling your shutter speed. just remember that when you're doing the slower shutter speed technique, you got to pan with your subject while you're focusing locked in on that subject. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So what do you prefer? Fast freezing action or blurry drama? Just look at this. By freezing the action, we can get the veins bulging in the horse's neck. Or just look at the drama that's created when a horse rounds a corner when you've got a slower shutter speed. Talk about freezing action. Look at that dirt explosion. What do you like? Fast or slow? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Well, from Spruce Meadows, in the meantime and in between time, I'll catch you next time. And as always, destroy that subscribe button, ring that bell. It's greatly appreciated.